It's hard to envision a greater gift bestowed upon these shores by Ireland than Maureen O'Hara. Since her film debut in 1939, Maureen has graced audiences with her exquisite beauty, deep sensitivity, great athleticism, and fiery sense of humor.
Why, you pompous windbag. Do you think that you're the only man who's ever tried to play patty fingers with me?
She possesses a wonderful lyric soprano voice as warm and vibrant as a gentle Irish breeze.
He can go and get another that I hope he will enjoy. For I'm going to marry a fun, nice sort of boy.
And as for athletic abilities, O'Hara often performed her own stunts, from fencing to fisticuffs. Maureen O'Hara's film career began when, at the tender age of 18, she was placed under personal contract to celebrated actor Charles Laughton, who cast her opposite himself in Jamaica Inn. Laughton was so impressed with his young star that he took her to America to play the gypsy girl Esmeralda opposite his Quasimodo in The Hunchback of Notre Dame. The film was an enormous hit and marked the beginning of Maureen's long and successful Hollywood career.
I've never prayed before, but the priest told me you help all those who are in need.
Her next professional milestone came courtesy of director John Ford, who cast her as the female lead in his much-acclaimed production of How Green Was My Valley. It was here that O'Hara's talents as an actress were first fully utilized. The role of Ohara allowed her to project a multitude of emotions, ranging from tenderness, humor, cool refinement, and fiery temperament.
Stop it! Leave her alone, you hypocrite!
Traits she would continue to cultivate and display throughout her career. Occasionally, Maureen would be cast against type in an unsympathetic role, such as a treacherous agent in The Fallen Sparrow, opposite John Garfield. But for the most part, the studios kept her busy in lavish costume epics like The Black Swan with Tyrone Power, The Spanish Main, co-starring Paul Henreid, Sinbad the Sailor opposite Douglas Fairbanks Jr., and At Sword's Point, where she did as much fencing as her leading man. This bevy of swashbucklers earned Maureen two nicknames that would follow her throughout her career: the Pirate Queen and Queen of Technicolor. Like many stars in the immediate post-war years, Maureen made a few on-screen excursions into domestic life. In Miracle on 34th Street, she was a single mom who learned to believe in Santa Claus all over again. And in Sitting Pretty, O'Hara was a busy housewife saved from domestic disaster by pompous babysitter Clifton Webb.
This is quite a shock, you see. Well, we weren't expecting him. Well, I naturally thought you were a woman.
But her most enduring fame came in the 1950s when she re-teamed with director John Ford and shared the screen with her favorite leading man, John Wayne. Their first pairing was in Rio Grande, a stirring tribute to the U.S. cavalry, with O'Hara and Wayne playing an estranged husband and wife having an uneasy reunion.
Well,
Aren't you going to kiss me goodbye?
I never want to kiss you goodbye, Kathleen.
Then came The Quiet Man, a beautiful Technicolor journey to O'Hara's native Ireland, with her a feisty Colleen and Wayne a brawny American she sets her sights on.
I don't get this. Why do we have to have you along? Back in the States, I'd drive up, honk the horn, the gal would come running off.
Running? I'm no woman to be honked at and come a-running.
Maureen and the Duke would co-star 3 more times over the next several years, but it is The Quiet Man, with its blend of Irish sentiment, humor, and charm, that have made the two stars one of the greatest romantic screen teams ever. Maureen O'Hara continued acting well into the 1990s, after which she turned her attention to writing, personal appearances, and accepting a multitude of awards. A proud and courageous woman, she continues to be an inspiration to fans throughout the world and will forever remain Ireland's favorite lass.